Now, this is the showdown I know you've been waiting for. Nah, nobody cares about Spider-Man versus Venom. Alright, no, that's old. Alright, we've been talking about that for like decades. Okay, no one cares about Spider-Man versus Wolverine. Alright, who cares about those two? What you really want to know, what people have really been clamming for and itching to know, is who win in a one-on-one fight of Spider-Man and the Easter Bunny. This is going to be a pretty short episode, I'm sure, because it's only maybe like 5 pages, but I hope you enjoy it. I think this takes place in Spider-Man, Spidey Stories 09, I think. So the story begins with Spider-Man sitting in his house reading a newspaper in full Spider-Man gear. I don't know why they keep showing him in Spider-Man gear doing mundane things, are just normal everyday people things. Like, I'm pretty positive there's numerous stories in this where he shows up as just regular Peter Parker in these comics. So I don't know why they insist on having him dressed up as Spider-Man as much as possible. But I digress. In the newspaper, we find out that the Funny Bunny has struck again. Spider-Man has no idea who that is, so we get a little backstory for this character. So the Funny Bunny was just a normal little girl until a bully sat on her Easter basket. What a villain arc, right? That one douchebag crushed her eggs, and now like no one gets any Easter eggs. Because that one guy crushed the eggs and she was like 9. No one gets Easter eggs now. But let me just say, in the panel where it shows like her being bullied, like that backstory, who sits on a basket of eggs? Like, I get stomping on it, but this guy is doing a full-on butt slam on those eggs. He's gonna have eggs all over his pants just to ruin a little girl's day. And the thing is, this doesn't look like a little kid like her, right? Like, maybe you could be like, okay, well, just like, a little 10-year-old like her. No, this looks like a guy who's like a 20-something-year-old man doing this. Like what's his story? Like, what made him decide to crush this girl's Easter egg basket? Like, I don't. We're not given enough context in this one panel. But regardless, now she's a villain. That little girl's a villain, and now she's going around stealing Easter eggs. Now, can I comment about how some of these quote unquote kids look? Like the guy looks weird, right? The guy looks weird from the get-go, but the girl looks relatively normal until this last panel where she's like, "We've been robbed," and she's like suddenly 15 years older. Like, in one, like, between panels, she looks like a little girl, and then she looks aged like 15 years, like a full-on adult. But anyway, while the Funny Bunny is still in these Easter eggs, Spider-Man is trying to calculate, where she's gonna hit next, like what's her next move. And he has the idea that she will go to the Easter egg roll on the White House lawn, like some kind of Easter egg event, right, in Washington. So to get there, because Spider-Man's from New York, right? He's from like Queens. So to get there, he catches a train. Okay, you're like, all right, that's fine. What's so weird about that? Well, it seems like he's gonna ride on top of it. Like, from the panel, like he's going there as Spider-Man. Like, he's not like Peter Parker with like a suitcase and he has a Spider-Man suit in it. It looks like he's gonna jump on top of the train and ride it there. Like, is he gonna ride on top of this train that whole time? Like, what is that, like 3 or 4 days? Like, that's not like a couple hours, my guy. Like, you're gonna be on top of that train for quite some time. Yeah, like, you're gonna be up there for a while. So we fast forward to the day of the event, and Spider-Man's intuition is was definitely right. The funny bunny is there, but thankfully, so is Spider-Man. So when she goes to attack one of the kids, he quickly webs her up before she's actually able to harm anybody. And the woman, the woman hosting the event, thanks Spider-Man. And the kids, this dialogue is so weird. The kids are like, "Wow, you promised us a chocolate bunny, not a real one. We're out of here." Why does that sound so weird? I mean, no, it is. It's a weird. It's a weird collection of words. Like, you promised us a chocolate bunny, not a real. That's such a. This is such a strange way to react to having a crazed maniac like almost assault you. This is such a strange response. Like, whoa, I thought you were gonna give me candy, not a. I didn't know it's gonna be a real Easter bunny here. Maybe they thought it was like part of the gag. Like, oh guys, we got the real Easter bunny here, and they didn't know that the thing was literally about to attack them. So they left. This event's for kids, little kids. But yeah. Anyway, Spider-Man has yet again caught the bad guy, and he leaves who I assume is a government official. He leaves her wondering who was that guy in the red and blue suit. Which wait, whoever this person is, I'm assuming she's like, a government official, whatever, hosting this event for the White House. Does she really not know who Spider-Man is in this? If she doesn't, then the bigger question is, why doesn't she have more questions about this? Like, a person in a big bunny suit just tried to attack the kids at this Easter egg event you're hosting. And then another person dressed as a spider pops up and webs up the bunny person and drags them off. And the only thing that you can think to say is, wow, thank you, young man. And geez, I wonder who that young man was in that spider suit. Well, why don't you have more questions about this entire exchange? Because it doesn't seem like she knew about either of them. So that makes this whole thing so weird. But yeah, it was a funny little story. I got some laughs out of it. I hope you guys, did too here. But yeah, that was Spider-Man versus the Easter Bunny. You guys take care. Have a good one.